evening and welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Megan Skaggs. There is still plenty of damage to clean up in Madison County. This was the scene at a farmhouse near the area where the tornado reached EF3 force. That's 140-mile-per-hour winds. More than a dozen volunteers helped Carol Yeager clean up her father's yard. His two-story farmhouse was hit hard by last Friday's tornado. Yeager says volunteers have been a tremendous help.
We've had many different people, women, men, that have just done back-breaking jobs, and they do it with a smile on their face.
Yeager says while she doesn't know everyone by name, she certainly knows them by heart. Meanwhile, floods in eastern Kentucky hurt more than just people. A mudslide forced the evacuation of Pike County's animal shelter. A worker was there as the mudslide started Saturday, and she was luckily able to get the animals to safety. The slide destroyed a lot of supplies.
We lost our entire food supply. We lost 50 bags of litter. We lost all of our collars and leashes, towels, blankets, toys.
Volunteers took in the animals and cleanup is underway, and it appears the building itself remains structurally sound. There are some nervous car dealers around the U.S. Friday, including some right here in Kentucky. General Motors is ending its franchise agreements with more than 1,000 dealers because of the economy. The bad news is supposed to come in a letter delivered by Federal Express. Among those sweating, the management at Spirit Chevrolet Buick in Mercer County.
Obviously, we're concerned, but this has been work as usual. We have work to do. We have our shops full of cars, our body shops full, and we've had several customers in today looking at new and used vehicles, so it's a normal work day.
The good news so far for Spirit Chevrolet Buick, at least at last report, the dealership had not received a letter from GM. Drugs are to blame for the federal grand jury indictment of Rowan County's chief deputy sheriff. 56-year-old Roger Holbrook faces several charges, including conspiring with others to distribute oxycodone. If convicted on all charges, he could face up to 20 years in prison. TV's Dr. Oz made a house call in Lexington Friday. He was a guest speaker at a celebration for Central Baptist Hospital's 55th anniversary. That's where he urged Kentuckians to avoid the state's two main health problems, smoking and obesity.
I'm just saying, what are the other options that you might love just as much if you appreciated what they could do for you? Because the real question for me when I'm looking at that cheesecake is not does it taste good, but it's am I going to feel as smart and as sharp in 10 minutes?
As you probably saw, Dr. Oz there with our own Christy Runyon. Getting a little close with her. Well, if you want to see more Dr. Oz, he's going to begin a new TV show starting in September, and it will air right here on ABC 36. That's going to do it for this ABC 36 News Update. Be sure to get more at WTVQ.com.